Talking Giants YouTube, hello. Look at this pumpkin. Did you see it? Did you see the pumpkin? That's how I'm celebrating Halloween. That's how I'm celebrating the beginning of autumn and the beginning of fall. That pumpkin right there, nothing else. All right, welcome to another video. What we are doing today is our weekly video that I didn't do last week. Our weekly video of 5 keys to victory / survival in 5 minutes or less. So what we do is we talk about 5 keys to how the Giants could either survive or win the football game. This week we're playing the Washington Football Club, a pretty bad football team. We're also a bad football team. But let's win, and let's do it, and let's get to the keys. Key number 1, Leonard Williams and Dexter Lawrence. They've been pretty quiet the last 2 weeks after having a really, really good start to the season on a pass rushing basis. They've been disruptive in the run game. They've been doing what they got to do. But even in the run game last week, especially Leonard Williams, he has been non-existent the last 2 weeks after an incredible start. I love Leonard Williams. I think he's a really good player. You know, the contract and the trade, of course, that's a different conversation. But production-wise, Leonard Williams does kind of a good job of putting up sneaky production, but the last 2 weeks, even the sneaky production has been non-existent. So that's key number 1. Dexter Lawrence should also show up too. He was quiet, dead silent last week in terms of pass rushing production. And there's a little bit of a battle developing between Dalvin Tomlinson, Dexter Lawrence, and Leonard Williams, especially since Leonard Williams and Dalvin Tomlinson both need contract extensions, about who is going to get that contract extension. Probably only going to be one of them, and Dalvin Tomlinson has been the guy that's been showing up recently. So especially with the defeated Washington offensive line, Brandon Sheriff was really the only good thing that they had, and he's hurt. So let's take advantage of that. Dexter Lawrence, Leonard Williams, have a day. Get back in the mix of things. Key to the game number 2. Bobby Skinner talked about this in a previous YouTube video. Andrew Thomas needs to win his battles with Montez Sweat if he goes up against Chase Young and if he goes up against Ryan Kerrigan. They have a nasty 3-man rotation at the edge in Washington. So Cam Fleming as well needs to show up. Andrew Thomas, who has been struggling recently, he also needs to show up. So that's key number 2. Give Daniel Jones some time to throw. Andrew Thomas did cost us 7 points last week because of the strip fumble on a play-action rollout, which is unacceptable. But he needs to turn it around. He's going up against another young dude, a couple other young dudes, not counting Kerrigan. He needs to show out. Key to the game number 3. Scoring touchdowns, being aggressive, and not settling for field goals. Now, no shit Sherlock, Justin. Of course this is the key to the game. But there should be no excuse. If the Giants are inside the 30-yard line, if they're inside the Washington 30-yard line, and it is a 4th and 4 or less, they should be going for it. They should be trusting their defense. If they don't get that 4th down conversion, they should be trusting their defense to get a stop, because this Washington offense is not threatening. So they should be aggressive. You play to win the game. You don't play and you don't coach just to not lose. So the Giants, they've been settling for 3 points every single week to start the season. I want them being really, really aggressive. I want them going for touchdowns. Joe Judge showed the aggressiveness last week with the fake field goal, and it unfortunately just didn't work out. But don't settle for field goals when you're inside the 30-yard line, and if you have like a 4th and 3, a 4th and 2, and a 4th and 1. Go for it. Put 7 points on the board. Bury Washington. They don't deserve to be competing with you. Key to the game number 4. Being better on first down. The Giants are the worst team in the National Football League in terms of their pass efficiency and rushing efficiency on first down. If you're not being good on first down, if you're not being productive on first down, you are playing from behind on 2nd and 3rd down. So it's pretty simple. They ran some nice little counter trap plays last week. The Giants rushing offense did on first down, where they're pulling a guard and they're pulling Caden Smith. So hopefully they can do a little bit more of that. And hopefully Washington hasn't seen it on film and they're not able to sniff it out. And then finally, throw the ball downfield. Daniel Jones is 7 for 7 with 172 yards. He has a perfect passer rating, and he has a touchdown as well to Darius Slayton when he's throwing the ball in the middle of the field deep, 15-plus yards. So I said this is going to be 5 minutes or less. I'm running a little low on time. Go Giants. Go Daniel Jones. Beat Washington. Let's win our first game. I would like that very much. Peace.